What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Look, we live in some weird times. In 2024, we have black guys that's actively campaigning for neo-Nazis and white supremacy. And we have white women that's advocating to destroy white supremacy, right? And neo-Nazism and white power. Like we done flipped the script in 2024. That's how weird it is, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, even though I haven't been unbiased, because obviously I'm biased towards non-neo-Nazis, okay, right? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, it's gonna be black MAGA versus white women, all right? And you guys tell me which one is correct. Which side of the line are you on? All right, so I'm gonna put some black MAGA. They're gonna say what they gotta say. Everything that they say is already on the internet. They've already put it out there as they want people to hear these things that they're gonna say. And for the white women, they're gonna put out, all this stuff has been put out. You're gonna hear what they gotta say. And you tell me who's on the right side of history in the comment section. These black men or these white women? All right, you be the judge. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Afro Think Tank, learn something, teach them. I'm out.
I'm here to support President Trump. You want to know why I'm here to support President Trump? Because they done did black men like this for decades. Make up charges and put them, so I know Trump is innocent. I support Trump against this corrupt, two-tiered justice system. That's why I'm here to show my support as a black man for Trump. And I'm wearing my shirt, Niggas for Trump 2024, and I mean that.
What do you think about the indictments?
Oh, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's going around the country. You know, Fannie Willis, she went to school with my sister. She's full of shit. She was full of shit then. So she's a puppet for the white liberal that is controlling everything. She's in front, but the white liberal back there pulling those strings, telling her what to do. That's what I think about her, making a fool of herself.
Do you think it's going to help his election?
Of course it is. It's going to elevate him all the way. I think we should make Trump king. That's how I feel. We should make him king.
Wouldn't that be kind of like communistic?
Nah, that's nowhere near communist. Now, we just going to make him king, but we still got our freedoms and rights and everything. He for that. Yeah, Trump for king 2024.
That's actually my URL. I own that URL.
You own that URL?
Can I get your name?
Really? Oh, my name is Niggas for Trump 2024.
I can't
Derek
write that.
Gibson, a
That's my nigga.
former
I can't write that on
candidate.
Twitter.
I'm a former candidate for New York State Governor. Derek Gibson, look me up. Nigga, I'm there. I live up to it too, boy. I can scrap too, but I can get down, boy. Not better, I can. I got a proven track record. You want to try me out? Try to take this shirt off. I'll give you some.
Off the roadway. I need everybody off the roadway. Sir, I need everybody,
Take care of yourself, brother.
off the roadway.
Hey, I got a message for all y'all black women who are supporting Donald Trump. I said my script wrong. Sorry about that. I don't think there's any black women supporting Donald Trump. To all y'all white women who are supporting Donald Trump, next time one of those Democrats says to you, give me one reason why you're supporting Donald Trump, I'm going to give you a bunch of answers you can give them. Let's start out with, I support Donald Trump because I believe women should not have the right to vote and that a woman should stay in the house with an abusive husband for the sake of the children. And I support Donald Trump because I believe women should not have any choice with what to do about their bodies. Those decisions ought to be made by middle-aged white men who have no degree in medicine. They should be making clinical decisions about women's bodies. And I support Donald Trump because he thinks people who commit incest and sexual assault, they should have more rights than the young girls who might be their victims. Those young girls, even if they're 10 or 11 or 12 years old, they should have to keep an unwanted pregnancy just because they should, because men make those decisions. And finally, I think, oh, there's more than just finally, I think I support Donald Trump because women should be able to hold jobs and make about a third of what men make for doing the same job. And then here's a good one. I support Donald Trump because I believe that white people should have more rights than people of color, especially Latinos, because they're all just criminals and mentally insane people. And, you know, it's much easier to just keep it to one thing. I support Donald Trump because just like him, I am a racist and I'm a misogynist and I am a homophobe. And I think we should stop teaching history about slavery because it never happened in the United States. White people are superior. Everybody else is bad, including people of different religions than Christianity. I'm all in good fun.
It is so unbelievably hot. So hot that I felt it was time to address the elephant in the room. Why are people voting for Donald Trump? The reason why people have gravitated towards the Donald in recent years is because the majority of Americans are tired of being pushed around. The Democrats are bullies who tell you that if you try to push back or fight back against them, or even stand up for yourself against their shaming tactics, right? Their victim blaming, their gaslighting, you somehow fall under the category of a bigot, a misogynist, a narcissist, and you can name the rest of the gaslighting words they use. Americans are tired of that. Americans are tired of our money that we work for being sent all over the damn world to places many of us will never be able to afford to go, to help a bunch of people who overwhelmingly are ungrateful and would never reciprocate that energy. They would never reciprocate the help that we give them if the roles were reversed. Americans are tired of having weak leadership that bends the knee to every whim of countries that are inferior to ours. And yes, there are countries that are inferior to America. And when I say there are, that means all of them. Okay? America was not built on weakness. America was not founded on capitulation. Sometimes when I look at the way the Democrats bend the knee and bow down to every whim of other countries, I say, damn, if the founding fathers intended for America to be, you know, a groveler, a people pleaser, as they say, but on an international scale, why did they ever stand up to the King of England? I think his name was Henry. Why did they even stand up to him? It's so crazy that a country that was founded on the idea of no taxation without representation, a country that was founded, forged in war against tyranny and oppression, is now okay or willing to accept leadership that basically is all about capitulation and bending the knee to the will of other countries. When I look at Biden, just pure weakness. The only person Biden was willing to stand up against was Donald Trump. But he bent the knee to China, bent the knee to Iran, bent the knee to Israel, bent the knee to the Palestinians in Gaza, bent the knee to the green energy syndicates, bent the knee to the woke mob of blue-haired freaks. I mean, God dog it. When are we going to see some strength? And Kamala Harris, the strong black woman, right? She was right behind him, bowing down right along with him. She wasn't standing up, neck swinging, telling people how she's a strong black woman. She was bending the knee to these countries for what I believe was kickbacks and compensation, right? Just the same as Biden was. Donald Trump is not a politician. He doesn't make his money off of the hard-earned work of the American people. And he has a sense of pride and a sense of self-determination and a sense of dignity that won't allow him to bend the knee to anyone. Even when you would look at Trump in the room with other diplomats, Trump carried himself as if he knew he was the representative of the most powerful nation on earth, maybe the most powerful nation in the history of the planet. Like, why do we even entertain the idea of leadership that is afraid to represent our country in a proper way? This is why people are gravitating to Donald Trump. We're not all a part of the woke crew that celebrates weakness and tries to weaponize victimhood against people who dare, stand up for themselves. Who wants to live like that? Constant jealousy, constant groveling, constantly trying to make somebody feel sorry for you. Like, where did these people even come from? It's like they came out of nowhere. Oh, equity and equality. Listen, man, we ain't all equal, and equity ain't really nothing, is not real, right? A person in a wheelchair ain't never gonna be equitable or equal to somebody running a 6 minute 100-yard sprint, okay? A wheelchair bound person ain't never gonna be equal to Usain Bolt or Noah Lyles. It's just the way life is. But they can work as hard as they can to get as high up as they're capable of, right? This is the promise of America, an opportunity, not a outcome. There are no guaranteed outcomes. People more and more every day are realizing that, and a lot of people understand that you're not going to keep the American dream alive and keep America moving forward by giving up or surrendering or sacrificing the things that made America great, the American values. It's not going to happen. It's just not possible. It's like trying to win a football game, but we're going to go play we're going to practice basketball plays. It's not going to happen. You're going to trying to win a football game by practicing your golf swing. It's not going to happen. And it doesn't matter how sorry you feel for someone or how sorry they feel for themselves. Reality is reality. And when you get to a certain point, all the BS doesn't even matter. All the victim stuff doesn't even matter. Because you get to the point where everyone's worked hard for what they got, and they're not going to sit up and sacrifice it and give it up to you just because you try to make them feel bad. Thank you for watching this. Peace.
Can anyone explain to me why Trump saying, "I hate Taylor Swift," is the thing that's really got his supporters riled up? They're like, this is a bridge too far. I mean, it was fine when you said immigrants were grapists and unalivers. It was fine that you defrauded everyone in each one of your businesses. It was fine that you incited an insurrection. It was fine that you mocked a disabled reporter. It was fine that you said you could grab women without their permission. It was fine that you said you moved on a married woman like a bitch. It was fine that you had an affair with Stormy Daniels and used money to cover it up during the campaign. It was fine that you were friends with Putin. It's fine that you won't say that you want Ukraine to win the war. It's fine that you said Haitians are eating cats and dogs. It's fine that you're proud to have overturned Roe v. Wade and to have been a flip-flopper on the issue. It's fine that you interfered in the election. It's fine that you asked them to find 11,000 votes out of nowhere. It's fine that you had people storm the Capitol. It's fine that you hired your entire family to work with you when you were president. It's fine that you were best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. It's fine that you said that the White House is going to smell like curry if Kamala gets elected. Yeah, right? It's fine that you stacked the Supreme Court with conservative justices. It's fine that you ran on the premise that you would build a wall and Mexico would pay for it, but they didn't. It's fine that you told the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. It's fine that you claim there is such thing as post-birth abortions. It was fine after Charlottesville that you said there were very fine people on both sides, even though there were Yahtzees there. It was fine when you took top secret documents and just kept them in your bathroom and garage at Mar-a-Lago and then refused to give them back. It's fine that you're a convicted felon on 34 counts. It's fine that you continue to pretend that you won the last election. It's fine if you talk about Hannibal Lecter every time you have a rally, or even at the RNC, and that you think he's a real person. It's fine that you cozy up to Putin and Kim Jong-un. It's fine that the only character reference you can think of is the president of Hungary. Oh, and Sean Hannity. It's fine that you've been endorsed by the KKK. It's fine that you were found guilty of assaulting Eugene Carroll. It's fine that you have dementia. It's fine that you killed the border deal to help your own campaign. It's fine that you called Netanyahu and told him not to take a ceasefire deal while you weren't president. It's fine that you're saying the Harris administration wants to do transgender operations on illegal aliens in jail. It's fine that you're telling people that teachers can do an operation on your child while they're at school and they'll come home a different gender. It's fine that you're clearly tied to Project 2025. It's fine that you're a fake Christian and everyone knows it. It was fine that you used Arlington Cemetery for a publicity stunt and stood on the graves of fallen soldiers while giving a thumbs up. It's totally fine that you called our war heroes suckers and losers, or said that you didn't like John McCain because he got captured. It's fine that you got out of being in the service yourself by saying you had bone spurs. It's totally fine that you stole from a children's cancer charity. It's fine that you called your daughter a piece of ass. It's fine to call Kamala Harris a Marxist. It's fine to hate more than half the country just because they don't like you. It's fine that you're an incoherent dumb fuck who doesn't ever talk about people and what we need, but only talks about himself. But what isn't fine is tweeting, "I hate Taylor Swift," because that makes you look like a 13-year-old girl. Now his supporters are embarrassed. Now he's taken it too far. They're begging him to take the post down. The rest of it is fine. Just take the post down. You can't just say, "I hate Taylor Swift." You can do all the other stuff, and we'll support you no matter what. In fact, we're still supporting you. We just really want you to take that post down because it makes you look like a little girl. God knows being a girl is the worst thing you could be.